recent weeks, panic has spread across Nigeria. Messages like withdraw your money now. Government will monitor every transfer. Banks will freeze your accounts. You see, these messages have caused fear among many Nigerians. Some people are already avoiding bank transfers and moving towards saving in kolo. I mean the traditional saving boxes, worried that the government will start taxing every naira that moves through their accounts. But are these fears justified? Let us slow things down and explain the facts simply and clearly. My name is Margaret Usazua, and this is Explainer, a program dedicated to helping you understand the news behind the headlines, cut through the noise, separate facts from fear, and explain what really matters to you. Now, what exactly is happening? On June 26, 2025, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu signed 4 major tax reform laws aimed at restructuring Nigeria's tax system. These are Nigeria Tax Act, Nigeria Tax Administration Act, Nigeria Revenue Service Establishment Act, Joint Revenue Board Establishment Act. Together, these laws replace over 70 different taxes and levies with a more coordinated system overseen mainly by the Nigeria Revenue Service (NRS), formerly known as Federal Inland Revenue Service (FIRS). And these laws took effect on the 1st of January 2026. Now, why were these tax laws introduced? Simply put, Nigeria has a big money problem. According to the National Bureau of Statistics in 2024, oil still provides about 70% of government revenue, yet oil prices rise and fall unpredictably. Meanwhile, the Debt Management Office in 2025 reports that Nigeria borrowed 11 trillion naira in 2025, but still couldn't fully execute capital projects like roads, hospitals, and power infrastructure. The government says these reforms aim to reduce dependence on oil, make taxes easier to understand, reduce multiple taxation, and ensure more people who earn money contribute fairly. Now, the Ministry of Finance as of 2025 projected that non-oil revenue could rise to 40% of GDP by 2030 if the reforms work. Who will feel the impact? First, workers and individuals. Not everyone will pay significant tax. Low-income earners are largely protected. Now, if you earn around 800,000 naira or less per year, I'm talking about 66,000 naira monthly, you pay little or no personal income tax due to reliefs. Above this level, tax rates increase gradually, so high earners pay more. For example, if Femi earns 80,000 naira monthly, that is 960,000 naira annually, only a small portion of his income is taxable. At a 15% rate, he would pay about 9,000 naira in tax per year. Meanwhile, someone earning 100 million naira annually would pay roughly 24 million naira in personal income tax, reflecting Nigeria's higher tax rates for top earners. Now, income now includes salary, rent, interest, crypto and digital assets gains, foreign exchange gains. Now, secondly, business owners. Businesses are taxed based on their size. Small businesses with a turnover below 100 million naira pay 0% tax. Medium-sized businesses earning between 100 million naira and 1 billion pay 15 to 20%, and large businesses with turnover above 1 billion pay 30% tax. Now, agricultural startups also get a 5-year tax holiday to encourage growth. To simplify things, several old levies like the education tax and IT levy have been merged into a single 4% development levy, making compliance less confusing for businesses. Now, when does this start? The new tax laws already kicked in on January 1st, 2026, and they are already being implemented. From there, companies are expected to file their tax returns by March 31st, while individuals have until the 30th of June. Even if you earn so little that you don't owe any tax at all, you are still required to file what is called a zero return. Basically, a way of telling the tax authorities, I complied and I don't owe anything. Now, how does this affect bank transfers? This is where most of the fear is coming from. So let's be very clear on this. One of the biggest myths going around is that all bank transfers are taxed. That is not true. What may be taxed is unexplained income. If money enters your account and you cannot reasonably explain where it came from, tax authorities may treat it as income. For example, your salary is not taxed again. A gift from your parents is not taxable if declared as a gift, and a loan repayment is not taxed if it is properly documented. However, money paid into your account for business sales counts as income and is taxable. So, if a friend sends you 200,000 naira as a wedding gift, that money is not taxed as long as it is clearly identified and declared as a gift. Now, how about the stamp duty? The old 15 naira charge many Nigerians are familiar with has now been formally classified as stamp duty, and it applies to bank transfers of 10,000 naira and above. In this case, the sender, not the receiver, bears the cost. Salary payments and transfers between your own accounts are exempt. Beyond bank transfers, stamp duty also applies to documents such as tenancy agreements, land documents, and loan agreements. And it's important to know that unstamped documents may not be accepted as evidence in court. Meanwhile, it will be important to note that a tax identification number (TIN) is now required to open new bank accounts, trade stocks, or buy insurance. This is mainly for tracking tax compliance, not for seizing people's money. Now, are there penalties for non-compliance? Yes, the law also comes with penalties for those who ignore it. Late filing attracts 100,000 naira fine plus an additional 50,000 naira for every month of continued default. Failure to pay assessed tax comes with a 10% penalty plus interest, while serious or deliberate tax evasion can lead to prosecution after an audit. So guys, these tax laws are not coming to kill you. Nofisat, Lara, Chukudi, are you hearing? They are not a secret plot to empty your bank accounts. Taxes, when properly managed, help build better roads, working hospitals, quality schools, and the likes. Instead of rushing to hide money under pillows or in your colo, what you need is clear information, proper documentation, and calm compliance. Fear grows in the absence of facts. Now that the facts are clearer, panic should fade and informed conversations should begin, because understanding the law is your first protection. My name is Margaret Usazua. Thank you for watching Explainer.